Sairam students, welcome to the first revision session of our 7th standard. Today we will revise geography, and in geography we are going to revise the second lesson of which is there for our exam, the sun, the moon and the earth. Okay, now what are we going to do in this lesson? We'll have a quick recap or summary of what the lesson is about, and at the end we will see what type of questions are going to be asked in your unit test. Okay, so the lesson now over here. This is the first thing which we are going to learn, and it is about the moon's position. Okay. Now you earlier also it was explained to you what are the moon's positions called. Okay. Now the moon while revolving around the earth, yes, sometimes takes a position far away from the earth and sometimes it takes a place closer to the earth. Now over here you can see the distance, this distance and the distance over here. Yes. So over here it is far and over here it is close. Yes, isn't it? So the distance when it is far from the moon, which is far from the earth, it is called as the apogee position, and this is the apogee position and this is the perigee position. Yes, which is closer to the earth. Okay, so this is the apogee. The apogee position is when this moon is farther away from the earth, that is the apogee, and perigee is when the moon is closer to the earth. Fine. So this is the apogee and the perigee, that is the moon's position. Going ahead, we learnt about the eclipses. Yes, we learnt about how shadows are cast. Now how are these shadow cast? It is cast when an opaque object comes in the path of light. Similar things do occur with respect to the sun, the moon and the earth, and they are called as eclipses. Eclipses are of two types, solar eclipse and lunar eclipse. What are the two types of eclipses? Main types, solar eclipse and lunar eclipse. When now this is a table, remember we have already done this table. So this table will give us an idea as to what solar eclipse and lunar eclipse are. So when do solar eclipse occur? Solar eclipse occurs on a new moon day, but not every new moon day. Solar eclipse occurs when the sun, the moon and earth are in the same plane and fall in one line. And the maximum duration of total solar eclipse is 7 minutes and 20 seconds. So these are the characteristics of solar eclipse. What are the characteristics of lunar eclipse? Lunar eclipse occurs on a full moon day, but not on every full moon day. It occurs only when the sun, the moon and the earth are in the same plane and fall in the same line, in one line. And the maximum duration of total lunar eclipse is 107 minutes. This we have already discussed earlier also. Next, what do we have? Okay, so these are the details as to lunar eclipse and solar eclipse also. Phases of the moon, the sequence, the types of eclipse and the maximum duration. Okay, so for the lunar eclipse, when does it take place? What phase of the moon it is? It is on a full moon day. Solar eclipses takes place on new moon day. Fine. What is the sequence for a lunar eclipse? For a lunar eclipse, it is the moon, the earth and the sun. Means the earth is between the sun and the moon. Very good. And for solar eclipse, this is the earth, moon and the sun, where the moon comes in between the earth and the sun. Lunar eclipse, two types of lunar eclipse are there. The total and partial. And solar eclipse, we have three types: total, partial and annular. Annular lunar solar eclipse is a rare phenomenon. It does not occur, it occurs very rarely. It does not occur frequently. And maximum duration of a total lunar eclipse is 107 minutes and of a solar eclipse is 7 minutes 20 seconds. Yes, this is what we learnt about the phases of the moon, the position of the moon, as well as we learnt about the types of solar eclipse. Three main types of solar eclipse. We have the total solar eclipse, the partial solar eclipse and the annular solar eclipse. And two types of lunar eclipse, total and partial. Okay. Now going ahead. Now we are going to do what types of questions can be asked in your exam. Okay, so first question will be fill in the blanks. Yes, the first question will be fill in the blanks, and in that, in your SS paper, whether it is history or geography, children, you are going to just click on the correct answer. You are not going to type anything. You don't have to type anything. Only thing you have to do is click on the correct answer. Fine, in your exam. So over here also a statement is given and options are given. In your exam also options will be given, whereby you have to click on the correct answer. So what is fill in the blank over here? Transit is a type of dash eclipse. What is transit? What type of eclipse it is? Transit is a type of solar eclipse, lunar eclipse or occultation. Yes. So what will our answer be? Our answer will be the type of solar eclipse. Got it, children? So like this you will have to click on the correct answer when you give your paper. Fine. Did I type anything? No. So you will also have nothing to be typed. Only thing you have to click on the correct answer. Choose the correct answer from the options given. All the questions, whether it is history or geography, you have to click on the correct answer. I hope this is clear, children. Fine. Okay. So we have done the first type of question, that is fill in the blank. What will be our next question? State whether true or false. Yes, state whether true or false is the second type of question which will be asked. So, what is our state sentence over here? Over here also true or false will be given. We just have to click whether it is true or false. Solar eclipse takes place on every new moon day. Now only we have learned solar eclipse takes place on every new moon day. It takes place on a new moon day, but not every new moon day. When will it take place? It will take place when the sun, the moon and the earth are in the same line and also in the same plane. Yes. So, but it does not take place on every new moon day. So, this statement is going to be true or false? It is false. So, I am going to click the answer false. So, my answer is false. Correct, children? Fine. I hope this is clear to you. Okay. Now we go on to the next question. Choose the correct option. Okay. So over here, what questions will be asked and you have to pick out the correct answer from that. So on a new moon day, the lines joining the sun, the moon and the earth make an angle of 180 degrees, 0 degrees or 90 degrees. On a new moon day, the lines joining the sun, the moon and the earth make an angle of. Yes, we have learned this in the video also. When we did this lesson, we have learned this. Yes, it makes an angle of, on a new moon day, it makes an angle of 0 degrees. Whereas on a full moon day, it will make an angle of 180 degrees. So on a new moon day, the lines joining the sun, the moon and the earth make an angle of 0 degrees. So I have clicked on my answer 0 degrees. So that is my answer. I have clicked. I have not typed anything anywhere. Correct, children? Fine. So this is the third type of question. First was fill in the blanks. Second was true or false. Third one is choose the correct option. So options will be given. From that you have to pick out the correct answer. Fine. Next question. The fourth question. Identify the picture. It's very easy. You all will be immediately identify it. Yes, by now you must have got the answer also. So is it a new moon day, full moon day or is it the phases of the moon? Yes, correct. It is the phases of the moon. So my answer over here is phases of the moon. I have identified the picture. So in your exam also, pictures will be given. 2 pictures will be given and from that options also will be given for each picture. You have to identify the picture which is given. Okay, pictures which are there, which we have learned in the presentations earlier, from that only we will be asking. Okay, we have learned about various pictures. I have shown you diagrams. I have shown you. From that only we will be asking. So for now, what picture have you identified? The phases of the moon. So my answer for this picture is phases of the moon, and I have ticked it correct. Okay, so we have done 4 types of questions. 4 questions are there in your paper. First question, fill in the blanks. Second question, true or false. Third question, choose the correct option. And fourth question is identify the picture. So your geography paper is going to be of 10 marks, and your history paper is also going to be of 10 marks. So total of 20 marks. It will be on the same day, children. You will not have it on separate days. You will have the paper on the same day. You timetable, you will get your timetable also. So you on the same day you will have your history and geography paper. So I hope you have understood what type of questions will be asked in your exams and how you are going to click on the correct option. You don't have to type anything in your question paper. Yes, only thing you'll have to type is you have to type your name, your SID number, and after when your paper starts, you just have to click on the correct answers. Okay, children, I hope this is very clear to you. No confusion is there. Yes, and I hope it will be easy for you to attempt your paper. Fine. So, thank you for now. Stay safe. Sai Ram.